welcome to the end of another week. Excuse the state of me. I'm on my own this evening. I've been running around after Rosie. So yeah, our board this week is looking pretty good with very little tablet time. Because Mark was out this evening, I did need to entertain her somehow whilst I cooked dinner, so I did revert to, I try not to, I did revert to the tablet. So this video is the toddler learning binder that I'm working on. Some of my ideas are mine and I've made them myself, and you can tell because they're very crude. Others are slightly more professional, probably taking off other websites, which I will try and remember where I got them from and link them below. Looking at how tired I am as well. So today we went to Wilkinson's, so I just wanted to show you before we start. I found these, they're eraser dices. So they're rubbers, but they're dice. So she's probably not going to use them as rubbers, she's probably going to use them as dice when she's a little bit bigger. But I thought they're lovely colours, they're nice and bright for her, and she can start learning how to use some dice. I also got these, they're going to be used as flashcards, but I wanted the ring. So what I'm probably going to do, because they all come off individually, so I'm probably going to print out some pictures to go on some of them, and then laminate them so they're more durable, and then put them back, hole punch it, and put them back on. So this was only £1, and there's loads of sheets in there. But it's the rings. I can't seem to find where they sell them, or I'm not typing in the correct name for them, and they're not coming up in searches. So I don't know, but I really want the ring, because this is how I want to be able to quickly go through them with Rosie. So we also bought our wildflower seeds at Wilkinson's today, so we're going to dig over our bed at some point and plant some of our wildflowers to try and encourage some butterflies in, seeing as Rosie is absolutely loving the cycle of a butterfly at the moment. We're going to the library on Monday, and we are going to look for some frog life cycle books, because that's the other thing I have in my tin. So next week we're going to have a look at the life cycle of a frog. We may even pop next door to my neighbour and just say, can we pinch some frog spawn? Because we did have some in our front garden, but my front neighbour took the whole lot round to next door because they have a pond, and it would have been nice to keep just a little bit for ourselves so that Rosie could have actually seen the real thing growing. So yeah, hopefully she'll be as excited about this as she is about the butterfly. But for now, let's get into the learning folder. This is my toddler learning folder. I'm going to let Rosie decorate the front. I chose a plain one specifically. So I'm just going to briefly take you through what I have so far in here. So she's still a little bit little to be doing this. So this was yesterday, and she picks, I've got some faces for her, and she picks how she feels today. And at the moment she's just picking happy, which is lovely. Every mum wants to hear that. Then we have our alphabet that we can go over, and on the back I have a little pouch that's double-sided tape to it, so I don't have to use a load of Velcro, and she can just line up the letters, match them on there. Then I have spell her name, so she can spell her name. Then I have her colours, so they all come off, and she matches up the colours. The main one she struggles with is like orange and yellow, because they do look very similar. Days of the week, I haven't got any clear Velcro at the moment, so I can't fix these, but there's some she can put in. Today is, yesterday was, and tomorrow will be. She's probably going to struggle with these two at the moment, but she's pretty good. If I tell her if I sing the song and say what comes after, she tends to be able to tell me what comes after it. Same with the months of the year. We've got a little song, so she's learning these. This is our sheet that we put our letters on, so butterfly begins with but, and she takes one of the physical letters and puts it on top of the animals. I've sectioned this into literacy, so this is the literacy section. So she's got, I know my vowel sounds, then she matches the letters, and then underneath there are pictures. All my bits that I don't have in here at the moment, because I don't have any Velcro, are in a little Ziploc bag. So it's like there might be a picture of a bat, and she's got to match the ah sound with like the bat. There might be a pig, so the I sound with the pig. So she's got to match the picture underneath with the vowel sound. Then she's got like a pointing, or she can put a counter on top. So sheep begins with ch, tr, or sh, and she would point or put a counter. Chick begins with b, ch, or tr, and she'd point at which one it begins with. I've made some of these. Some of these are online, but I like to draw, so mine are a bit more cruder than other people's. You can get these online, so they look a bit neater. This is her shape. She matches up her shapes. This one I'm going to put the numbers on Velcro the numbers on, and I'm going to miss ones out so that she's got to do the missing number. This one's just a counting frame, which I got off Shelf Work, which I think is JDA. So I'll give her a number here, and then she's got to put down however many counters or objects to make the number I've put in the box. If it's 3, she'd go 1, 2, 3, put things in the 3 boxes. I can match my numbers, so there are numbers on the back for her to match them up. That's why they're not in order. I can count apples. There are apples on the back, so she puts the correct number of apples in each box. This one she finds too easy. I can see different sizes, so she matches up the different sizes. Dinosaurs, line them up big to smallest, small to biggest. You've already seen her doing this in one of the videos. How many dots does the butterfly have, and can you place counters on them? So she'd count 1 and place 1 button. 1, 1, 2, 3, and she'd put 3 buttons down as well. I haven't finished some of these, so these are too hard for her at the moment. But I'm waiting on some clear Velcro. And then I've got sorting. So this is maths. This is sorting. So I'd take all these off and she'd have to put them in the correct red objects, blue objects, green objects. This one's the same, but this one's matching shapes and colours. So there's like a red square, a green square and a blue square. She'd have to put it in the right place. So the green square must go in the green square. Count the farm animals. So I'll probably use the numbers for a various amount of things, because I'll put she can't draw write at the moment, so she'll put the number 2 in there, she'll put the number 4 in there and stuff. Patterns, she matched the patterns. See, some of them are complete. So she'd have to match the patterns. Match the mum and baby animals. She's done this one for me as well. Excuse the teeth in the background, sorry. Match the animals. So these are the farm animals I showed you in one video. She's got to place the correct animal on top of the picture. I specifically put the hippo and the rhino in the same one because it's visual discrimination. They're very similar. As I put the leopard, the lion and the tiger in the same one. So she's got to visually discriminate against the cats. Then, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this one yet. I printed this one out the other night. I made it and printed it out. It's just pets for her to look at. What people keep as pets. I might even get the animals if I can get hold of them. This one's a draw a line in between, so the mums and the babies. This one's the animals in their homes, so all the animals come off. Then the frog lives in the pond, the bird in the nest, the bee in the beehive. Land and water animals. So there will be, I'm probably going to buy some more pouches as well, so she doesn't have to Velcro all of it. So she'll put anything that lives on land and water. So she's got some animals to do that with. She's got the life cycle of a butterfly, which at the end of this, I'll show you the tin. She's playing with it in one of my videos, so I'll show you the tin where she can just place the different things, because we've got physically the life cycle of a butterfly, so she'll be able to place like the egg, the butterfly, she'll be able to place them in the right place, the caterpillar. We've got the life cycle of a frog. This is off JDA, in colour and black and white. We've got match the frogs. Some of these are for when she's a bit older as well. The parts of the flower, so she'll match that up. Where does it grow? So this is one I've come up with myself that I haven't seen out there. Anything that grows on a tree is how I'll show what grows on a tree, what grows underground, and what grows on the ground. So out of the ground, like peas grow up, and beans grow up out of the ground, whereas potatoes, carrots and stuff, they all grow under the ground, and what grows on a bush. She'll learn that because we grow our own. So this is a weather one that I got off totschooling. Weather patterns, colouring all the R's, tracing the clouds, cloudy, sunny, rainy, windy, learning how to chart. So some of this is when she's much older than now. And then this one's one I made herself. So I've got the different parts of the face and she's going to have to stick them in the right place. Including the ears, the eyes, the nose. She'll love doing that one. I know my body parts, so that's why this person's bending their elbow and their knee. So she's got elbow, knee, arm, leg. And then I've done parts of the face as well. I did this one before I did the other one. I have 5 senses, so she'll have to line up that I can smell here. So these pictures are all laminated and cut out to go back on top. Feelings. So can she match up the feelings? I've done all the faces twice, so she's got to put scared on scared, angry on angry. And then on the back it's just the words. So I'll say, this is happy, can you find the happy face? So she doesn't have the visual prompt, she just has to remember. And these are just 2 for when she's much bigger, of maps of the world and then where we live in the UK. So that's it so far. I'll let you know if I update it any further. I'm sure I will. I'm enjoying making up sheets myself. So for now, I'll let you go. So I made a couple of new sheets the other night. Unfortunately, I've put all the bits in here, so I may have to describe some of it to you. I managed to find 3 of the cups I've made. This one is arrange fullest to emptiest, because it's a concept she doesn't get at the moment. So I just thought I'd throw this in the bag. In the bath, we were filling up the cup that we do her hair with and saying full, and then emptying it out on her head and going, and then showing her it again and saying empty, and over, and she seemed to really enjoy that. So I thought there's another cup that is actually full, and then it's fullest to empty. So there's one more cup that is actually right to the top. Yeah, so I'm missing the bits to be able to show you. So she's going to arrange them. Again, I'm waiting for Velcro to arrive to do. This is another one I've made for her. What I like about making them myself is I can personalise them for her. So this is place the candles for each child's birthday. So she's got friends at nursery called Gethin, Caddy and Bonnie. And this is a birthday cake. And so if I ask her, how old is Caddy? Can you place the candle on the cake for Caddy? She'll go, Caddy is 1, and she'll put 1 candle down. And Gethin is 3, so she'll put the 3 candles down. So it's a nice little way for her to feel. She'll love the fact that it's her friends on there. I've also arranged my folder. I've put the dividers in so that I've got the little sections. And then I've made her a few pen control ones, because the book we've got is quite small. So my mum said you might want to make that a bit bigger. So I thought she's got help the frog catch the fly. So she's going to bounce him from lily pad to lily pad to lily pad until he catches the fly. She's got help the butterfly find the flower. So this is a little easier. It's just backwards, a Z or a backwards S. And then what's going to be her favourite one is help Dorothy and her friends reach the Emerald City, because she absolutely loves the Wizard of Oz at the moment. I'm not the best drawer in the world, but she knows who these are. So she got the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, Dorothy. I forgot to put Toto in actually, but I've already laminated it. So I might have to make her a Toto to stick on, and to begin with maybe she'll just move Toto around and then she'll eventually use the pen. So they've got a, oh no, mind the Wicked Witch, don't fall asleep in the poppy field. So that's how I'll encourage her to keep going. We've gone over that one. Words with at. I'm not sure if I've shown you that one, so I'll just quickly show you it again. So she'll match them all up. Cat, hat, bat, rat, fat. Match the beginning letter sounds. She's already done this one. She can do that one. I don't think there's any new ones now actually. I think this is all that's beginning with our, yeah. So yeah, we haven't done this since Thursday. Yeah, at the moment she's too little to pick these out, so I do these for her, and then she picks how she feels. But sometimes we just use the one that we have in the window, which isn't the best one in the world because it's got 2 happies and 2 sads, or 2 scareds, 2 happies and 2 scareds. And I just ask her, oh, which one do you feel today? And most days she says happy. But the one I've got, she's got the option of being feeling tired or unwell, which is nice for her, because sometimes she might think, I don't feel happy and I don't feel sad and I don't feel cross. So she's able to tell me if she feels worried or unwell or tired. So yeah, let me know if you've got any other ideas for sheets. I'm still working on a few. I am really not looking forward to when my Velcro arrives, having to pick all of these out, of which one went with each sheet. I probably should have organised this a little better. It's just going to take a while. It's not impossible, it's just going to take a while. So hopefully I've ordered enough Velcro so I don't have to do it twice. Yes, the other concepts I want to make sheets for her for are like most and least. I think she's still too little for that concept. Daddy was trying to do it with her this afternoon, and I think she's still very little to understand. I think if we use chocolate in each hand, she might clock. Which hand do you want? The one with the most chocolate in or the least chocolate in? I think she'd eventually clock if we did something like that. I don't want to feed her too much chocolate. So yeah, I've finally got a folder together for our Easter folder, and I'm currently, excuse the darkness in this room, I currently have these 2 books that she's working on. So I'm just going to show you these now. So we've got Rosie's book of Dot the Letter, and it's not the most neatest book in the world, but she was doing her A's this afternoon. So she's got her Dot the A's. I haven't quite rubbed some of them up properly either. Dot the A's. She does 2 lines and then she gets bored, so even 4 lines is a bit too much for her at the moment compared to the page I did. But then we've also got my All About Rosie book. She started colouring it and then she told me to colour it, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it. She's still to draw herself, so she's got This Is Me, I Am 2.5 years old. She's going to draw herself. My eyes are, see, she's done this bit, my eyes are, and her eyes are blue, so she's coloured them blue. My hair is gold, so we've done brown and yellow because we don't have the gold. And then next time she shows an interest, it'll be my favourite colour is, and even if she just scribbles in blue, or whatever her favourite colour is that day, that'll be that. My favourite movie is, and it'll be it's the same as at the moment, it'll be The Wizard of Oz. And she'll probably ask me to draw the characters, but I'll tell her she has to draw a little bit, or at least colour them in. Oh yeah, on the back of that one, there's my favourite animal is, and she'll attempt to draw it. Hopefully she'll attempt to draw it. This is my family, and then hopefully she'll draw us. My favourite thing to do is, and then she'll either I'll either write it down for her. Oh yeah, my favourite book is on the back of that one. And then my favourite song is, and she'll pick that. So it's only a few questions, but it's just a little book about it. It's just so she can see what she liked at 2.5 when she's older, basically. It's not very big and it's not very thick, so it's just a nice little keepsake for me and then for her when she's older. So there are more complicated things to put in an All About Me book, but because she's not writing or anything yet, I don't really see the point in doing some of the other sheets just yet. When she's bigger and older, we will do a family tree sort of thing, as well as more details about her. So, but this I'll do for now. So I hope this gives some. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, comment below. I'm just going to take you out the back before I say ta-ta for today, because our peas are on the grow, but then they haven't grown too much, but it's been a week, so I'm going to show you our pea shoots. The snow didn't kill them off, and over here, I'm not sure if you can see them, but we've got little bean sprouts coming up, so I've got it the wrong way round, so I hope you can see them. Right, I am going to enjoy some time while Mark has Rosie out, and yeah, ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.